What is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, what I want to do is just talk about the crypto market and what is going on.
It's crashing.
Is it time to get the hell out, or is it time to jump back in full fury? That's what I want to talk about in today's video, so make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this important information. Now, first things first, we got to take a look at the overall crypto market, because last time I made a video, we were still hovering up around the $2 trillion range, and we've had some massive dips in the price of Bitcoin, which has caused, of course, the whole market to tank, because as I always say on almost all of my videos, when Bitcoin moves, what happens? The market follows. So that has been evident for several years since the whole market has been around. All of the different cryptos are coupled to Bitcoin. That's just the fact of the matter. There's nothing we can do to escape that. After all, it is just about half of the overall crypto market cap. $550 billion in Bitcoin's market cap, and the total global crypto market cap being 1.25 trillion. It's almost half of the total crypto market. So it makes sense that it has such a big influence on the other cryptos. So if we want to understand why Bitcoin's price has tanked so hard in the past month, we have to understand what's going on with the United States economy and in turn the global economy. I'm sure you guys are well aware, in the past 2 years we've printed just about 50% of all the circulating supply of US dollars, which has caused massive inflation. Now, as we've been printing the money hitting the market has caused stimulation to occur, which has caused stock prices to go up, markets to do well. Same with the crypto market. Markets doing fantastic. Everyone has extra money, but that money has dried up, and now that that money is gone, what are we seeing? CPI data through the roof, and all of this is exacerbated by what? The conflict with Ukraine and Russia. Now, this war, along with brand new CPI data, which is damning all to hell for the United States economy, it has caused people to pull money out of their assets, especially their speculative assets, which are Bitcoin and all of the other techs, which is why the stock market is crashing, as well as cryptocurrencies are crashing. Now, in the past couple of weeks particularly, I think what really has caused a lot of damage to Bitcoin's price, and I'm sure you all will agree, is the failure of Terra Luna, which I'm not even going to bother showing because it has gone so far down. Actually, and still as we speak, Terra Luna is still doing well. It still has a market cap of around $1.2 billion. But the failure of their stablecoin, which was backed by Bitcoin, is really what exacerbated the problem. And that's because the stablecoin, which was an algorithmic stablecoin, whenever depegged from the dollar, the way that it would fix that problem is through buying or selling the Bitcoin that is in its vault. People started selling off Terra USD, but once the big sale of those TUSD, those stablecoins started to take place, those Bitcoins started to hit the market, and of course what happened? Market started to tank. Not only did Terra US dollar as well as Terra Luna fail, but it also crept over to Bitcoin, and of course when Bitcoin goes down, what happens? The market follows. So I think that's really what has happened over the past couple weeks. There's a lot of uncertainty. You know, if we were to look at the fear and greed index, we'd see that fear is extraordinarily high and greed is barbarically low, which really is the whole point of today's video. Is it a good time to buy? We all know the famous saying from Warren Buffett: be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. Well, right now it seems like everyone is fearful. We have all those metrics, they're baked in. But is right now the time that we should be greedy, or should we wait until the market dips more? I personally think that the market's going to continue to go down. My strategy has pretty much always been this: I'm going to try and dollar cost average. It's basically every 2 weeks I'm going to put the same amount into these cryptos, the ones that I believe, namely Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. Sometimes I'll include some others, but right now that's pretty much it for me. Put the same amount every 2 weeks, no matter what the price is. And I'm gonna hold some cash on the sidelines for a catastrophic event. Now, some might think, oh, this was a catastrophic event, but personally, I don't think so. Not yet. Cardano has always been somewhat of a speculative play, more so than Ethereum and more so than Bitcoin, of course. But I do still believe in the vision of Cardano, what they're doing, the massive updates and improvements that they're making to their blockchain along the way, which we have a really big one coming this summer, which is going to massively increase throughput, output, transaction speed, all that good stuff, which my guess is will actually happen on time, unlike Ethereum, which is trying to roll out Ethereum 2.0, which has now postponed their Ethereum 2.0 rollout once more. So I do think, however, once this rollout of Ethereum 2.0 does actually happen, which might take years, who knows? I do think that it will have an impact for the better on the market. And I do think that the same will happen with Cardano. I'm definitely more excited for Cardano. And you know, the first time I ever scooped up Cardano was right around this price about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And I've been holding ever since. Been trading some Cardano NFTs, you know, making some gains there, loving life. But overall, I'm just super excited for what's to come with the crypto market, because there's a lot of people that still believe in cryptocurrency. And if this really is the bottom of the dip, where we're at right now, then hey, that's really not that bad compared to previous cycles where dips have been upwards of 80-90%, especially considering right now we're down about 60-70% from the all-time high, which was around 65,000, somewhere around there. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But overall, I'm going to continue my strategy of just dollar cost averaging, and of course hold some money on the sideline for a catastrophic dip in the price. I'm talking if Bitcoin were to go down to $4,000. That's what I'm looking for. That's when I'm going to be putting some lump sums into Bitcoin. It's if its price were to ever drop down to like 4, 3, 5, 6,000, somewhere around there, under 10. But I actually don't think that's going to happen. I think probably the lowest we'll see is maybe the teens, maybe like 15,000, somewhere around there. But I really don't think even that's going to happen. I think we're probably just going to hover around here, maybe go a little bit lower, and then probably just stay here until money starts flowing back into Bitcoin, because I do think people will realize that Bitcoin is a good asset to hold. Why? It really is the only scarce asset on the planet, and it's proven itself. It's been around for more than 10 years, and I think it's here to stay. So before we go, I did just want to give you an update on some of the prices for some Cardano NFTs, namely the ones that I've talked about in my last couple videos, which of course are the pitches at Clay Nation. Right now we're sitting at 390, which you know, I think we can do a little bit better, but I'm sure people just want to take some profits. For the Baked Nation pitch, I think the mint price was around 175, and then for the Underworld, I believe it was around 100. But we're still looking at some pretty good profit here from the mint date. Now, we did just have an update with the coordinates, which was the last video that I made. So I think that's why people are trying to take some profits now for the ones that aren't as favorable. But we'll see. Interesting to see. Now, Clay Nation still hovering right around the 2,600 ADA floor price. Looks pretty good. Good Charlotte still hovering right around the 700. So no big updates on the Clay Nation Snoop Metaverse collaboration. But ever since then, that's when we've seen the floor price really rally for these two. But I'm happy to see that the price is still staying stable in ADA. However, what does that mean for you or I, somebody that maybe doesn't have one of these NFTs and you've been wanting one for a while? Well, the price of ADA has dropped significantly. Now is your time to pick one up at a significant discount. Come on, go scoop one up. But anyway, moving on along, Pavia sitting at 269. This is the first time in a while I've seen it under 300. Now, I know I did see some big updates that they've had some collaborations, I think, so maybe some trees and some other things that now are updated and available with the metaverse that's coming out with Pavia. And as you guys know, Pavia is the OG, the very first metaverse on the Cardano blockchain that a lot of big name talking million subscriber YouTubers have talked about. So I'm still super excited on Pavia. You know, I remember when the floor price was around 1,000 ADA, which is insane. So to see the price down where it is now, I think it's a fantastic opportunity. But of course, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Make sure you guys keep that in mind. And then of course, Cardania Terraform's back up to 110. That's always good. I was looking not too long ago. I think I saw it dip down to 60. All-time high for this project was around 200, so it's good to see that it's coming back up. But you know, we'll see what happens. We'll keep our eye on it. And then of course, Metapixels, which is the 3D counterpart to your Dead Pixel original collection, looking pretty low, 390. However, keep in mind that 8,309 have been minted. So when I was initially talking about this project, the floor price is around 200. I told you guys to buy some, because when you read the new white paper that had just come out, it was talking about how you needed one of these to gain access to the metaverse for this project, Dead Pixels, which is one of the OG projects for the Cardano NFT ecosystem. However, at the time, there was only a couple thousand, maybe like 2,000 or 3,000 that were minted. And then of course, the price ran up to like 700 ADA, which was insane, and then dropped back down. And I did come back and say that I think that it's possible that the price can go much lower, because we don't even have half of them minted. But now that we have more than half, we're almost done minting the entire collection. I'm very excited to see where this price is going to go. I always thought that it could potentially go as high as the OG collection, but you never know. Only time will tell. But you know, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to give you a little update. I know I've been gone for quite some time. I've had school, just finished finals. Terrible, such a stressful event, but I'm back, baby, and I'm better than ever. So I'll be trying to bring you guys daily updates with some CNFTs, some overall crypto updates. But if you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support. But you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is out.